since I have multiple fractions on one side of the equation, I cannot cross multiply. So I'm going to need to get the denominators to be the same. So first thing I'm going to do is factor this trinomial. So I'm looking for factors of 40 that add to 14. And since my leading coefficient is 1, I can just go through this factoring process quickly. So the two factors are 4 and 10. So it'll factor to x plus 4, x plus 10. What you'll notice is over here we've got our x plus 4 and our x plus 10 already. So I'm going to multiply by the factor that each fraction is missing. So the middle factor, or the middle fraction, is missing the x plus 10. And then the final fraction is missing the x plus 4. Now, before I accidentally make any mistakes, anytime I see a minus sign, I usually switch it to an addition problem, and then I distribute that negative to the numerator, just so I don't make any mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this, but I'm going to distribute the numerator. So I've got 10 minus 2x for the first fraction still. The denominator is the x plus 4, x plus 10. And then I've changed it to a plus sign, and I'm going to distribute the negative 3 in. So negative 3x minus 30, and then over x plus 4, x plus 10. And that's equal to, and then we'll distribute that in, 5x plus 20 over x plus 4, x plus 10. Now, once again, what I'm going to do is I'm really just multiplying everything by the denominator, so by x plus 4, x plus 10. And if I multiply both sides by that, the denominator completely goes away. So now I'm going to combine like terms. So we've got negative 2x and the negative 3x. That is equal to, if I combine them, it's negative 5x. And then 10 plus negative 30 is negative 20. And this is equal to positive 5x plus 20. Then I'm going to go ahead and add 5x to both sides. So negative 20 is equal to 10x plus 20. Now I'll subtract 20 from both sides. So negative 40 is equal to 10x. And then if I divide both sides by 10, I get an answer that x is equal to negative 4. However, you have to be careful. Once again, I have to make sure I check to see if that's one of our extraneous solutions. So I'm going to go back to the original problem just to make it look less complicated. I shouldn't have erased all that, actually. Let's erase some of this, though. We're going to go through and just look at the denominators and figure out what x is not allowed to equal. So according to this first denominator, x can't equal negative 10, because that's the 0 of that factor. This one says x can't be negative 4, and then this first fraction would have the same two zeros, so negative 4 and negative 10. Now, because we said x can't equal negative 4, and our answer is negative 4, we've got what we call an extraneous solution. So since x can't be negative 4, we call this an extraneous solution, and that means we just don't have a solution. If you're putting this in the computer, you would just put DNE as your solution. Does not exist. The solution does not exist. And that's your final result.